Good afternoon, Instructor Johnson and fellow classmates. I'd like to discuss today the vital business need for a customer resource management system, or CRM for short. Now first I'd like to discuss the definition and define a few basic purposes for implementing a CRM system. Customer resource management, as defined by our textbook, is utilizing technology to improve the relationship between a business and its customers. It's also very good to understand customer resource management should be very customer focused, making the customer's interaction as effortless as possible. Businesses should have to work for their customers, not the other way around. It's also good to organize customer data into a central location to ensure accuracy. CRM also makes that data accessible to who should have it. A front desk clerk should have access to the inventory availability in the warehouse. However, they don't need to understand last quarter's total sales for each individual product. It's also good to allow for the follow-up of sales for marketing purposes to encourage repeat business. Ultimately, the goal of any CRM system is to increase profits. When preparing to implement a new CRM solution, according to Littingham and Rigby, the following 4 questions should be carefully studied and answered. First, is it strategic? Is there a direct link to increase sales by implementing this procedure? Second, where does it hurt? Locate your pain points so you don't waste resources on what you're already doing well. Do we need perfect data? Only pay for real-time data where you need it. A front desk hotel clerk definitely needs to understand which rooms are clean and ready to be rented. However, again, they may not need to understand the last quarter financial information for the entire hotel. Next, where do we go from here? It's always good to keep moving, and how can this new data provide new, well-defined opportunities to extend the technology's power? For example, maybe you'd want to implement an upstream link to your suppliers. For example, like the one Walmart has done with Retail Link. Or you may be able to do a downstream connection to your customers. Now, my personal case study involves a business I started and operated for 3 years in Ashford, Tennessee, before selling it earlier this year. The first thing I had to do was address my personal pain points. Now, 4 of them, for example, were the gathering of information from clients. Prior to implementing a CRM system, this involved a PDF form which was emailed to my customers for them to print, sign, scan, and attach into an email back to our managers to review and prepare for the event. As you can imagine, this was a strong frustration point, not just for us, but for our customers. After implementing a CRM, we were able to provide online forms for our customers to be filled out directly, which imported that data directly into the database. Another pain point was tracking the customer's interactions. Without a CRM, all notes discussed with the client were written on the contract, specifically things like the invoice has been paid, or some special event instructions like please show up 30 minutes early and go in through the side door. A lot of this information may have gotten lost. But however, after a CRM system, all the customer contact went through the CRM through a workflow from initial contact to follow-up survey. This attention to detail confirmed nothing actually slipped through the cracks. Our third pain point was revealing leads to be followed through on for potential sales. Without a CRM, there was virtually no follow-up because their communication was lost in our email box. However, after a CRM system, every lead that came in through our website's Contact Us form was tracked and could regularly be followed up on to find out if there's any residual interest. Often, these possibly did lead to new sales. Our fourth pain point was follow-up marketing for repeat business. Prior to our CRM system, there was no follow-up marketing because all this information was lost in invoices in a filing cabinet. After having a CRM system, every 6 months we were able to export our customer information and stay in regular contact with them, even creating an opt-out list, which we were able to ignore them from our ongoing marketing strategies. After analyzing our pain points, we eventually came to choose 17 Hats as our CRM solution. The reason this addressed our pain points was how seamlessly it integrated all the functions of our business. The way it did this was through the initial online dashboard, which quickly identified the to-do items and outstanding invoices and upcoming schedules. So at a quick glance, we knew everything that we needed to do and that we were caught up. It also managed all of our contacts, from customers going onto our website, filling out the online form, and also the leads that came through. And it also allowed for us to create questionnaires, which was one of the most important features of this tool, which allowed us to send our customers online forms which had specific event information that needed to be organized and understood prior to the event. It also managed our financials in a convenient system, from our quotes, which turned into, once accepted, became invoices, and the customers could also pay for those invoices through online payments. Last, it included our calendar, which had all the scheduled events coming up and all the associated information about the clients and the specific events we were going to be working. So who can ignore the need for a CRM? Personally, nobody. If you're a small mom and pop shop who's done things for years, maybe. However, if you're a growing business looking for a scalable operation, a scalable CRM solution would be vital. We all remember being told, "I'll be right back. I need to call the warehouse to check on that for you." Today's customers expect much better than this, and will find better if needed going elsewhere. An article published in Business Process Management Journal claims companies who successfully implement CRM will see improvements in both customer loyalty and long-term profitability. However, unfortunately, this is often easier said than done because, according to Christopher Bull, of 202 CRM projects, only 30.7% said they actually achieved improvements in the way they sell and service their customers. Now, I look forward to hearing any questions or comments you have in the upcoming thread, and thank you very much for your time, and I hope this answered any of your questions or interest in customer resource management systems. Thank you very much and have a great day.